In the whimsical land of Fantasia, where magic danced through the air and mythical creatures roamed freely, there lived a knight named Sir Bartholomew. Now, Sir Bartholomew was not your typical knight. He was well-intentioned, yes, but his skills on the battlefield left much to be desired. In fact, he was known throughout the kingdom for his clumsiness and knack for getting into hilarious mishaps. But despite his lack of skill, Sir Bartholomew had a heart full of dreams. He yearned for glory and recognition, to have his name whispered in awe and admiration. And so, when he heard of the legendary Golden Spoon, a powerful artifact said to bring immense power and fame to its possessor, he knew he had found his ticket to the recognition he so desperately craved. With a gleam in his eye and a determination in his heart, Sir Bartholomew set off on his grand quest. He imagined himself riding into the capital city, the golden spoon held high above his head, as the crowds cheered and hailed him as a hero. Oh, how he longed for that moment! But little did Sir Bartholomew know, his journey would be far from straightforward. As he made his way through the bustling streets of the capital city, he stumbled upon a sorceress named Eliza. Now, Eliza was not your typical sorceress either. She was witty, sharp-tongued, and had a knack for getting herself into trouble. Reluctantly, she agreed to accompany Sir Bartholomew on his quest, if only to save him from his own bumbling nature. And so, the unlikely duo set off on their adventure, with Sir Bartholomew's dreams of glory and Eliza's eye-rolling sarcasm in tow. Along the way, they encountered all sorts of whimsical creatures and faced numerous challenges. Sir Bartholomew's clumsy nature led to comedic mishaps and misunderstandings, but his determination remained unwavering. As they ventured deeper into the mystical forests of Fantasia, they stumbled upon a mischievous talking squirrel named Chester. With his quick wit and sarcastic remarks, Chester became an unexpected but valuable companion on their quest. Together, they faced treacherous mountain passes and solved riddles from ancient guardians, all while Sir Bartholomew's bumbling nature continued to provide endless amusement. But it was not until they stumbled upon a grumpy but lovable dragon named Grumble that Sir Bartholomew truly began to understand the gravity of his journey. Grumble, with his scaly exterior and fiery breath, became an unlikely ally in their search for the Golden Spoon. And as they traveled together, Sir Bartholomew's dreams of glory began to shift. He realized that the quest for the Golden Spoon was not just about external recognition and fame. It was about finding inner strength, embracing one's flaws, and being true to oneself. The Golden Spoon, he discovered, was not a physical object but a metaphor for the journey of self-discovery. And so, with newfound understanding and a touch of comedic determination, Sir Bartholomew and his companions continued their misadventures, their laughter echoing through the enchanting realm of Fantasia. Little did they know that their quest would soon become intertwined with the fate of the kingdom, as war loomed on the horizon. But for now, in this moment of comedic chaos and unexpected revelations, Sir Bartholomew held his head high, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. For he knew that sometimes, the greatest victories come from the most unlikely heroes. And so, the bumbling knight and his companions journeyed on, their laughter and determination lighting up the path before them, as they continued their quest for the Golden Spoon and the glory that awaited them. As Sir Bartholomew and Eliza ventured deeper into the mystical forests of Fantasia, the air grew thick with enchantment. The towering trees seemed to whisper secrets, and the sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting a magical glow upon the forest floor. It was here, amidst the whimsical beauty of nature, that they encountered a mischievous talking squirrel named Chester. Chester was a small creature with a mischievous glint in his eyes and a quick wit that matched his agile movements. He perched on a branch, his bushy tail twitching with excitement as he observed the bumbling knight and the reluctant sorceress. Well, what do we have here?" Chester chatted, his voice filled with a hint of sarcasm. "A knight and a sorceress on a quest for the Golden Spoon? How delightfully absurd." Sir Bartholomew, ever the optimist, grinned at the talking squirrel. "Ah, Chester, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are indeed on a grand quest for the Golden Spoon. Care to join us?" Chester's eyes narrowed, and he flicked his tail dismissively. "Join you? Oh, I suppose I could spare some time for a bit of entertainment. But don't expect me to carry your armor or polish your sword. I have my own agenda, you know." With Chester's reluctant agreement, the trio continued their journey through the forest, facing various challenges and obstacles along the way. They traversed treacherous mountain passes, where Sir Bartholomew's clumsiness led to comical mishaps that left Eliza and Chester rolling with laughter. "Watch out for that rock, Sir Bartholomew," Eliza warned, her voice laced with amusement. But it was too late. Sir Bartholomew stumbled and tumbled down the slope, his armor clanking with each somersault. He landed in a heap at the bottom, covered in dirt and leaves. Chester chortled from his perch on a nearby tree. "Oh, Sir Bartholomew, you truly are a knight of many talents." Graceful tumbling being one of them. Despite the setbacks, Sir Bartholomew's determination remained unwavering. He would not let a few bumps and bruises deter him from his quest for the golden spoon. As they continued their journey, they stumbled upon a clearing where a grumpy but lovable dragon named Grumble resided. Grumble's scales shimmered in shades of emerald and gold, and his fiery breath warmed the air around him. He regarded the trio with a skeptical eye. "What brings you to my domain?" Grumble rumbled, his voice deep and rumbling like distant thunder. Sir Bartholomew stepped forward, his armor clinking with each step. "We seek the golden spoon, mighty dragon. Will you aid us in our quest?" Grumble snorted, a puff of smoke escaping his nostrils. "A spoon? That's what you're after? Well, I suppose I could lend a claw. But only if you promise to bring me a barrel of the finest ale once this is all over." Sir Bartholomew nodded eagerly. "Deal. We shall find you the finest ale in all of Fantasia." And so, with Chester's witty remarks, Sir Bartholomew's clumsy determination, Eliza's reluctant sorcery, and Grumble's grumpy but lovable nature, the unlikely group continued their search for the golden spoon. Little did they know that their misadventures would lead them to unexpected places and encounters, and that their quest would become intertwined with the fate of the kingdom. But for now, they journeyed through the enchanted forest, their laughter echoing through the trees, as they forged ahead on their circular adventure. As Sir Bartholomew and his companions ventured deeper into their quest, the whispers of impending war grew louder. Rumors reached their ears of a dark force gathering strength, threatening to engulf the kingdom of Fantasia in a devastating conflict. The quest for the golden spoon, once a mere pursuit of glory and recognition, now became intertwined with the fate of their beloved land. Sir Bartholomew's eyes widened with realization, and a sense of duty settled upon his shoulders. He understood that his journey was no longer just about personal gain. It was about protecting the people he had sworn to serve. The gravity of the situation weighed heavily upon him, and he knew that the true test of his character lay not in external recognition but in his ability to rise to the occasion. With newfound determination, Sir Bartholomew shared the revelation with Eliza, who nodded solemnly. The sorceress, once reluctant to join the bumbling knight on his quest, now saw the importance of their mission. Together, they vowed to do whatever it took to bring peace and protect their kingdom. As they delved deeper into their journey, the trio stumbled upon an ancient temple hidden within the depths of the forest. It was said to be the resting place of the golden spoon, the artifact that had fueled their quest from the beginning. Excitement surged through their veins as they entered the sacred space, their eyes filled with anticipation. But to their surprise, there was no physical spoon to be found. Instead, they discovered a cryptic inscription etched into the stone walls of the temple. It spoke of inner strength, self-acceptance, and the power that lies within. Sir Bartholomew scratched his head, puzzled. "So, the golden spoon isn't an actual spoon?" Eliza chuckled softly. "It seems that the spoon is a metaphor, Sir Bartholomew. It represents the qualities we need to face the challenges ahead." Chester hopped onto Sir Bartholomew's shoulder, his voice filled with wisdom. "Indeed, my dear knight. The true power lies not in external objects but in the strength we find within ourselves." Sir Bartholomew's eyes sparkled with understanding. The realization washed over him like a wave, and he felt a sense of liberation. He had been seeking validation and recognition from others, believing that external glory would bring him happiness. But now he understood that true heroism lay in embracing his flaws, accepting himself as he was, and being true to his own convictions. With this newfound wisdom, Sir Bartholomew and his companions emerged from the temple, ready to face the challenges that awaited them. They knew that the road ahead would be filled with pain, tragedy, and sacrifices, but they also knew that they had the strength to endure. And so, with a blend of determination and comedic charm, the unlikely group set forth to rally the forces of Fantasia, to unite the people against the impending darkness. Sir Bartholomew's bumbling nature still led to occasional mishaps and misunderstandings, but his unwavering spirit and newfound courage inspired those around him. As they prepared for the upcoming war, Sir Bartholomew became a symbol of hope, reminding the people that true heroism lies not in external recognition but in the willingness to fight for what is right. And as they faced the challenges together, their laughter echoed through the kingdom, a testament to their resilience and unwavering spirit. The misadventures of Sir Bartholomew and his companions had taken an unexpected turn, transforming their quest into a journey of self-discovery and growth. And as they marched forward, their hearts filled with determination, they knew that the true glory lay not in the golden spoon, but in the bonds they had formed and the lessons they had learned along the way.